After two very good performances, we had this horrible match. 3 Forest, Tottenham nil. Let's talk about this game. Stats on the screen, and as you can see, guys, 0 big chances for Tottenham. Like, this performance was just lifeless. No, like, 0 creativity, 0 anything, like any chance creation. Honestly, guys, right from the start of the game, we saw Forest having opportunities. They hit the post in like around the 5th minute of the game, if I'm not mistaken. But I do remember it was at the beginning of the game. But anyway, Forest had 15 total shots against 6, like 3 big chances against 0, XG 1.91 versus 0.37. But honestly, guys, what not impresses me, but like what surprises me the most, negatively speaking, is not conceding. I mean, conceding 3 goals against Forest is kind of a lot. But I'm saying that what surprises me is not the bad defensive performance, but playing 90 minutes and creating nothing. And honestly, guys, that was not the first time that this happened in this season, because I remember other games where Tottenham could not produce anything. And again, we see this inconsistency coming from a game where Tottenham dominated. I know Slavia Praha are not so good, but like before that was Brentford, and Brentford will also dominated. What I don't understand is how can a team go from dominating to not doing anything? I'm not saying losing, because like, let's be honest, I don't know if I'm waffling, I'm just saying that it doesn't make much sense to me, considering that regarding the players, regarding the individualities, regarding the squad, Tottenham should be stronger than Forest, even though Forest do have good players. Obviously, we need to say that this 3-0 score, was very, very impacted, not only by the quality, not only by the team, but actually by some blunders, specific mistakes. And obviously, I'm talking about Archie Gray, who gave away a goal. Like, usually in that position, what DMs do is just passing the ball. Instead of trying to control the ball, they straight away just pass the ball, usually to the fullback, because he is usually either unmarked, or if you have to duel for the ball there, it's not so dangerous comparing to losing the ball right in front of your goal. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it was a very huge mistake. Basically, Archie Gray gave away a goal, and based on his reaction, he also felt that. But he was not the only one, guys, because Vicario could have saved the second goal. Like, the third one was impossible, but the second goal was a mistake by Vicario. It was very, like, regarding a goalkeeper of his level, he should have saved that. But okay, guys, Archie Gray gave away a goal. Vicario could have saved that goal, but that does not explain why the team could not produce anything, offensively speaking. And even though I don't usually use like players evaluation scores and all those things, because they do not always reflect if the player was good or not in the match. But anyway, in this case, I just wanted to highlight how poor all players were at the same time, which in my opinion says a lot about the manager and his preparation for this game, not only about the players. Because obviously, if you have some players playing well and some players having a poor performance, then you can say, okay, it is an individual problem, technical problem maybe. But like, if the whole team have a very, very poor performance, very lifeless, no energy, no creativity, 2 blunders, like everything goes wrong technically, tactically. For me, it is on the manager. As in the last game I said, Frank got everything right. This game I need to say that he got it wrong. By the way, guys, just a random comment. It is the first time I see someone with 9.9 on safer score. Like, I've never seen that. Or maybe I have, but I just don't remember. But anyway, Sangare, I don't know. 9.9. Hudson-Odoi, 9.1. I mean, they played with a lot of freedom, so it doesn't surprise me much. And I was also saying about the attack, or the lack of quality, offensively speaking. This might change, like some positions might change slightly, because I'm recording this before Man United is playing that game. But anyway, we can have a very good overview on how bad Tottenham are offensively. Look, guys, 17th in XG, expected goals. Like, how can you win games if you don't produce chances? It is not, I mean, it's not reliable. Obviously, any team in the Premier League will win some games eventually, even if their stats are not good. But what I'm trying to say is, we won't see Tottenham being consistent unless Frank fixes this. Unless Thomas Frank finds a way of setting the team to be good, offensively speaking. I'm not saying I was expecting Tottenham to have, I don't know, like, be 3rd or 4th next year. I don't, but like 17th, like West Ham, guys. West Ham produced more XG than Tottenham. I cannot imagine an excuse for that. I know that there are players that are injured, like Madison, Kulusevski, Solanke, but like, I don't know. With this squad, with the players that are fit, the team should be able to produce more than that, or at least produce chances more consistently. Also, something that I need to say, obviously, is that it is a beginning of a project. Thomas Frank is still adapting to the squad and all of those things. I know, but he needs to do better. But anyway, guys, I think that was it. Frank needs to do better. The players need to do better. Everyone needs to do better. Honestly, and when I was there, if you did not like Tottenham performance, don't forget to like and subscribe. There is no correlation here, but anyway, like the video and subscribe if you want, and see you next time. Bye.